Hello, YouTube. ZiggyNo back with Sports Cards Daily. Today is November 26th, and on this day in 1868, that's 1868, first baseball game played in an enclosed field in San Francisco? I think that's what shocks me the most. San Francisco, like it wasn't New York or, I don't know, Cleveland or some other budding town on the East Coast. It was San Francisco. That's interesting, right? That's a hobby. That's a Jeopardy question. Hobby news and chatter. I'm going to do over a couple sets. The 2020 Topps exclusive set. Talk a little bit about this. 2020 Hoops sealed set that was released last night. Aoki Wave 3 Topps baseball preview. I'm going to share with you a little. I did a PYT Prism break, little retail football Prism. It's already out, guys. So that's another quick thing. I think No Huddle's coming out, but Prism Retail is already out in areas. It's already hitting on YouTube channels, on Facebook channels. Breaks are fierce and expensive, and the product is sexy. That's just my opinion. Today, depending on where you are, here in the United States, it is Thanksgiving. And I want to, first of all, let me just say thank you to everybody who subscribes and supports and comments on my channel. And if you're new to the channel, take a moment, please subscribe, set the little alarm. Smash the thumb, all that stuff that I always forget about asking. But I do that because I'd love for you to come back and hear every day as we give a short, brief, kind of a news clip on what's going on in the hobby. So I hope that's valuable to you, and I'm always looking for, criticism, comments, feedback. But today, I don't know what's coming. I don't know what other content will be out there. Tomorrow may be quiet, but I'll be back. We'll talk about something. So what did you miss yesterday? Well, it was a busy day yesterday for a Wednesday in the hobby. It was very active. And I have to say, I even missed some regulars that I thought I'd see. Invested in Beckham. I'm share an interesting PSA story with you. High Rollers review, SGC Live reveal, rookie auto preview, 5 NBA players dipping, Clearwater card show, card cutter thank you, and sports cards live with Panini. Very great. In fact, I'll be honest, guys, of all the videos I watched yesterday, the Panini interview was the best. Now, it's 2 hours long, and I haven't had the time to bookmark it for you, but it is definitely worth it. I'll hit on some of the points why in a few moments. Let's dive into the content. Okay, so first, interesting thing here on Beckett. You have a Topps Brooklyn Collection baseball lands exclusively for the Montgomery Club members. Now, I have to say, man, I can't tell you how envious I am right now. I really can't. I guess I'm more envious of the fact this is like that door I can't get into because I don't have enough miles on my air miles to go in this VIP room. I'm outside the Montgomery Club. There's nothing I can do to get in. They had their whole debacle where they got hacked or whatever and let other people in, and then they didn't renew it or open up to the public in some fair method. So I have mixed feelings about this. What are your thoughts on this? And I fear that others might do this. And I don't know if I like that or not. Like if Panini had an exclusive club and I was in it, I feel really cool being inside the club. But is that what we want? Do we want gated communities in the hobby? Your thoughts and comments are appreciated. Next up, hit the chatter last night on Facebook. Hoops premium stock basketball set is out. This sold out relatively quick on their website. I want to point out, man, this is pretty cool. They include these packs in here. So if you come down and read the details here, you get this 5 bonus Pulsar prisms with each set. 5 bonus packs with each set. Can you imagine if you hit one? I mean, that's what's going to make... Shh. I shouldn't be telling anybody this. This is a way undervalued set. At $150, this was a great buy for everybody who got it. And I'm just going to tell you, I did not get this set. I had made a decision to do a break, and then this set came out. I decided not to move on the set. I'll just leave it at that. And now looking at it, and I didn't know about these 5, I'll tell you, I didn't know about these 5 packs until it sold out, okay? I just thought it was a set. I'm like, I'll get the set later, so I'm going to get the break. I kind of wish I got the set. Man, I want that set now. Anyway, let me move on. Topps Aoki set. Again, Wave 3's out. I think there's 4 waves. I've been buying a few boxes. I'll probably buy a few more. I think it's an affordable set. I mean, it's pretty cheap. This checklist is not as exciting to me. So I'll probably buy the least amount, maybe. I don't know. There's nobody on there that really steps out to me. I'm like, woo, I want him. But I like this set, and I want to complete it, so I'll get it. I like those little sets, those little on-demand sets, I guess. Next up, interesting video here from Sunday League Investors. Had a great interview with Sports Card UK. I'm learning a lot about soccer, and a story that popped up here. And again, you guys can help fill me in on this, but this Beckham card he's showing here, this is a Raven Beckham card, which is a PSA. I think it says PSA 1995, but apparently this card was not made in 1995. It was made in the 2000s, but they all are graded, and they say 1995 on it. And it just, let me show you this. Here they are, Beckett, 1995, Raven, Manchester's. But they say on the show that these really aren't made in 1995, and they're not his rookie card. They're actually made in the 2000s. But PSA didn't know that, and they graded that. Is that true? Is that right? I mean, did PSA make a big mistake? And again, if you listen to this video, they'll tell you they did, and they're not going to admit it, but they know they made a mistake, because if they admitted it, it looked bad. And man, I have to say, that would look really bad. I didn't know that. Did you know that? Any more help would be grateful. Appreciated. Next up. High rollers. Check this out, man. My boy, Stephen Curry. This card's numbered to 500. It's just a card. There's no auto. It's numbered to 500. Just a card. It's pristine. It's just a card. $126,000. Go Stephen Curry. And he's not number one, by the way. Check out the top 20 on the high rollers. And again, like I've told you guys before, this is the pulse of the hobby. This is the barometer. This is the heartbeat. Watch this show every week, and you can tell what's trending, what's going up, what's happening. A few weeks ago, things were slow. No card over 100,000. This week, 3 cards over 100,000. And all 3 of them are basketball. Hobby. Barometer. Next up. Brandon Chung. Love this video because he does a lot live SGC reveal. I just enjoy this. I love his enthusiasm. I can feel his pain. And I like his channel, so that's why he's here. Again, great channel to follow, great information, and again, you're just gonna. I just enjoy the reveal. And I know there's some others that people have done. I should follow. I should pull those out, but I guess I like what Brandon Chung's putting out. I need to mix it up. I'm gonna mix it up. She collects cards. Great video here on just breaking down rookie card, auto card, parallel, insert. Very helpful kind of 101 video. And a fan of She Collects Cards. I love these little subscribers. And little, I shouldn't say that. I'm a little one as well. But I like seeing these channels help get them some support. I mean, she's been putting out some great content. So, again, check it out. Next up. This is Neo. Breaking down 5 cards whose values got hurt by the off-season movements. Which I think is interesting. And hurt, I think, is relative, right? Like I heard them talking about Cam Reddish. Guys, I give all these basketball rookies, my opinion, 2 to 3 years. That's why I take the Prism ones and I grade the ones I think are going to be good. And I'll take a year to grade them because I'm going to wait 2 years before I sell them. I don't really react on the hype as much. I mean, there's some ones I'll take a little profit every now and when a card spikes, but I'm still very excited. Very bullish. Another great video here. This young man is hustling Breakout Sports. Going to another card show in the Clearwater. He went to Dallas, if you remember last time. Really enjoyed this again. You know, you get to see the card show again, does a little talking, little wheeling dealing. So definitely check it out if you have a chance and give him a little sub. And I'll say this too, guys. If you go out and check and sub and comment, tell them Ziggy sent you so they know. Share a little love in the hobby. And I do that hopefully in a positive way. I don't mean that in a meme. I want them to say, hey, Ziggy Ziggy gave me a shout out. That's where I heard about you. So next up, Card Cutter. One of the best collectors in the hobby. This guy turned me on to TTMs, which are through the mail. You'll see that a lot of times, but what the heck is TTM? Through the mail, which means you send cards through the mail to the athlete, and the athlete will autograph them and send them back to you. Often will put cash into the envelope, so the athlete will sign them for you. You want to learn anything, go to Card Cutter. I'll tell you all about it. Great guy in the hobby, and I really enjoyed this Thanksgiving. Well, there's a lot of them out there, I'll put it that way, but I thought this was a good one. I thought I'd pull a little collector part into this Thanksgiving morning update, and I'd encourage you to check it out. And check out his channel. Next up, best interview in the hobby, man. I've said this all the time. Jeremy, man, just killing it. Had Panini on. I'll tell you, I was excited about this. A lot of reasons I'm excited about this. I got my questions answered. They weren't all the answers I want to hear, but I got questions answered. I really enjoyed that. I appreciate it. I think the audience appreciated it. Hats off to Tracy Hackler for taking the questions, for sitting in what I consider a very hot seat, man, to take live questions from people in the hobby. And people in the hobby, hey, hats off to everybody there. We peppered him on redemption questions and on, pricing and stuff like that. But for the most part, we got some pretty good answers, and I really enjoyed it. Learned a little bit as well. I don't want to spoil anything, and I know it's hard to tell you to go watch 2 hours, but it's just worth it. Check this out. Make it a podcast. Listen to a little bit as you can. And I'll say this. The reason I say that is if you're in the hobby and you're collecting, you want to know what Panini's doing and you want to complain about Panini, you really should listen to this, right? Don't be one of those guys who's, oh, I hate the redemptions. Well, listen to them, right? Don't be one of those guys who complains about, I can't find retail. Listen to this, right? It just gives you some education. It's not going to answer everything for you, but I think it gives you some perspective. With that, I will close. So I did a break, and I did a PYT in 10 boxes, 10 blasters of Prism. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, it was $125 for the PYT of the Dolphins, which was one of the higher teams in the break. And I'll tell you, that's expensive, man. If you think about that, 10 blasters cost $200 retail, okay? And I paid $125 for just the Dolphins. Just the Dolphins. But I hit this beautiful silver Tua patch, which hasn't sold or anything like that, but looks very, very promising. And I like the fact this patch has a RC logo. You see that in there on the dot. And I hit a base Tua Prism rookie, both of which I will plan to grade, and I think will return that $125 investment 2x. Now, even better, well, I don't want to ruin it, but I'm planning to take some of that money and getting that set I missed out on, that hoop set. So if you have an extra hoop set for sale, the hoops premium set, if you bought 5 of them yesterday and you want to sell an extra one, I'll buy it from you and I'll pay the premium. Let me know. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your friends, your families, your loved ones, whether you're doing it virtually or in person. If you can't do it in person, hey, reach out with them on the internet. Use some social media. But be loving, caring, compassionate, have fun, giggle, drink, smile. Man, I can't wait to see you guys back tomorrow. Thank you.